It's time for high school football. This week we turn back the clock to October 11th, 2013, and the regular season finale featuring Sanoma hosting Dutchtown at the Pit. The Gators entered the game looking for their first victory over the Griffins after Dutchtown had reeled off 9 straight wins in the series that started back in 2005. With a win, the Griffins would be district co-champions in 5A. What followed was an instant classic that took over 3.5 hours and multiple overtimes to finish. The late Kevin Schillings has the call on this week's Ascension Glory Days on the EATEL Game of the Week.
From the Pit in Sanoma, high school football is on the air. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our season finale of the 2013 regular season. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Schilling, and we've got a good 5-5-8 matchup coming your way this afternoon. Tonight, the visiting Dutchtown Griffins can grab a share of the District 5-5-8 title with a win. They come in with an overall record of 7-2 on the season, 3-1 in District 5-5-8. For the Sanoma Gators, it's blackout night at the Pit. And what they can do is they can assure themselves a home game in the playoffs that begin next week. We should have a good ball game tonight. Dutchtown coming in off a somewhat uninspired performance against the McKinley Panthers a week ago, but that was coming off a very emotional win against the East Ascension Spartans. The Sanoma Gators, they've had a rough go of it the last couple of weeks. They lose in overtime to the Woodlawn Panthers by a score of 28-27. And last Friday night in the Ascension Parish Super Bowl, they saw a Trey Ballou kick sail wide right, and the East Ascension Spartans held on for a 21-19 win. So with those two losses, the Gators are mathematically eliminated from district title competition, but a playoff berth is guaranteed, but a home playoff berth is not, and with that, they'll have to get a win here tonight at the Pit. There's your Dutchtown Griffins coming on the field as they're under Benny Saya, the only head coach the Dutchtown Griffins have ever known. The Dutchtown Griffins will get the ball first. They'll be going from west to east on your television screen. Trey Ballou has it teed up on the east side, 40-yard line, back deep for the Dutchtown Griffins, who come in and can get a share of the district title across the parish. East Ascension and Catholic High are meeting at the old stadium on Burnside. The winner of that one guarantees a spot in the district championship title. And the Dutchtown Griffins can even that up as well. Kawan Coleman catches it at the 15.
Coleman takes it.
Going right side, got room, watch out. 35-40. He's at midfield, he might go. One man can stop him, is Landon Young. He cannot, it's an 85-yard touchdown kickoff return for Kawan Coleman. And just like that, the Dutchtown Griffins are out to a quick lead. And that is not what the Gators needed, because the Sanoma Gators have never defeated the Dutchtown Griffins. And boy, when something like that happens, you start thinking to yourself, oh no, here we go again. What a great return on a short kickoff by Ballou. Normally he gets it close to the goal line, but an 85-yard electrifying kickoff return for a touchdown for Kawan Coleman. Wow, look at those.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
The reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. an avid supporter in our community. Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the first quarter.
High snap, but they'll come down with it. Kick is taken by Duhan at the 19, and he'll drop at the 18. Good coverage downfield by Marshall Richard.
17-yard line for the Gators.
And the Gators put it in play at their own 18-yard line with 8:38 to go in quarter number 1.
Winner of tonight's first quarter gift certificate, Robert Martinez. Congratulations, Robert.
Handoff to the Matheny. He's got the edge. What a great block.
Matheny on the right side.
On the corner right there by Caleb Christ. He just pancaked his man. And Matheny's able to turn it into a gain of about 6 yards on the play. So, second down and a manageable distance. Actually give him closer to 7 on the carry. Puller guard, and Dixon keeps behind him. Puller got some room, 35, slip a tackle, 40. Nice run by Tyler Dixon all the way out to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 19 yards for Tyler Dixon, the junior quarterback, and Dixon actually the leading rusher for the Gators. Came into the ball game with 573 yards rushing, a 5.1 yard average. Dixon to throw, wants to go deep, over the head of Marquise Hampton.
Tyler Dixon's pass is intended for Marquise
Gators
Hampton.
have been playing shorthanded actually the last 2.5 weeks as Richard Williams broke his leg against the Woodlawn Panthers in that first half, so they played the second half of that game without Williams. And now last week against EA and tonight against Dutchtown, and for the rest of the season they'll be without their second leading rusher. Matheny, Chris out in front of him again, and it's another nice gain of 6 yards for Matheny. Gators have the ball at midfield, clock running, 8 minutes to go in quarter number 1.
For the Griffins.
Third down and 4. Handoff, Matheny, first down, 45. Finishes the run off very nicely down to the 42-yard line.
Justin Reed and Daryl Hartnett on the stop. First down, Gators.
Gators running with some tempo. Dixon keeps it.
Tyler Dixon tries the right side.
He'll get inside the 40-yard line to the 38. Flag on the play across the far side. So an illegal shift's going to back up the Gators to the 48-yard line. It'll be first and 15. Kawan Coleman's 85-yard kickoff return. The points on the board. There's Matheny with a nice run. They're doing a good job of getting to that edge, and Matheny's running hard.
And Marshall Richard on the stop for the Griffins.
Matheny comes in with 352 yards rushing on the year,
For the first quarter.
averaging just a tick under 5 yards a carry.
Number 23.
Here tonight he's got 5 carries, 30 yards. This time he's going to be drugged down from behind after a gain of 1.
Evan Matheny tries the right side for the Gators, and Daryl Hartnett on the stop for the Griffins.
Third down, 7 to go for the Gators.
Bring up 3rd and 8 for the Gators.
And Dutchtown's in the neutral zone. That's going to cost them 5, as it looked like they were coming with the blitz, and Hunter Hill got a little anxious on the defensive line. And now it becomes a much more manageable 3rd down and 2. Expect this to be 4-down territory if they don't pick it up on the first crack at it. They're going to throw for it across the middle, missed his man, tried to get it to Trent Cottrell.
Tyler Dixon's pass.
Threw it behind him. And I think that play was specifically designed with the thought process of we're going for it on 4th down. Dixon had a good night against East Ascension a week ago, going 20 of 30 in that ball game. What a great ball game that was a week ago. Dutchtown wants to come with the blitz. There's Dixon, first down inside the 30. He'll get it down to a 25-yard line.
Alonzo Creighton and Justin Reed on the stop for the Griffins. First down, Gators.
Now the Gators want to go quick. 1st and 10 at the 25. Fake it to Matheny, keep it, got a little room.
Tyler Dixon.
Referee out in front of him. Look at Dixon running hard for 6.
Darryl Hardnett on the stop for the Griffins.
Dutchtown Griffins playing for a share of the district title. They can do it with a win here tonight. Dixon wants to throw, under pressure, and brought down by Javad Ben.
Ben on the sack for the Griffins.
Dixon was slipping a little bit. He actually got back to the line of scrimmage. So actually, technically not a sack.
Bring up 3rd and 10 for the Gators.
Actually, it was a sack. He had picked up 5 yards on 1st down.
First quarter gift certificate, 23-2-3.
Wondering, I thought he had lost yards.
Please
I looked up, the sticks were in the same spot. Dixon to throw, got a man across the middle and missed him.
Tyler Dixon.
He had Duhan running an inside slant. He had inside position on Marshall Richard. And Dixon just threw it too low that time. Good play call by the Gators. Trey Ballew's going to come out and try to get the Gators on the board, and if he does so, it'll be from 42 yards out from the right hash mark.
Therese LeBlanc will snap, Justin Duhan to hold, and Trey Ballew will attempt the 42-yard field goal.
So from 42, Ballew, high snap, plenty leg. And he's got plenty straight. He didn't reach up to Murray's pasture, but he did get the Gators on the scoreboard. Timeout on the field, 4:46 to go in your first period. Dutchtown 7, Sanamo 3. We'll be back.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Back deep for the Griffins.
Well, the last time Trey Ballew kicked off, Kawan Coleman took it 85 yards for a touchdown. Ballew's been bothered by a little bit of a groin issue, and this time he's going to squib it. Coleman's going to pick it up at the 8.
Coleman
going to the middle, cutting to the near side. wrapped up and thrown down. Nice tackle by Alec Ortego. But pretty good field position for the Griffins on their second drive of the night. That was a very time-consuming drive for the Gators. They controlled it for 3:52. Very nice drive. That one started all the way back inside their own 20-yard line. So a nice way to answer.
In the first quarter, East Ascension 0, Catholic High 7.
Richie out for his second possession of the night. Fake it to Coleman, rolls right, wants to throw, got a man. That's Joshua across the middle. Cameron Joshua with the grab across the middle, gets it out to the
Gators.
48-yard line. So a nice pitch and catch of 18 yards for Dutchtown. Latest power rankings going into week 10. Dutchtown Griffins coming in at number 6, so they're guaranteed a home playoff game next week. Not such the case for the Santa Maria Gators. It'll take a win as they come in number 16, and that's the last spot
Host the Gators on the stop.
that hosts the first round playoff game. So a loss would drop them into the travel mode. Second down and 8 for the Griffins.
Tonight's first quarter gift certificate, Jackie Thibodeau. Congratulations, Jackie.
Coleman takes it on sweep to the near side, gets by one man, slips the tackle at the 40. Finally run down from behind, but not till he's all the way down to the 26-yard line. Explosive run by Kawan Coleman down to the 26. Pickup of 24 yards for Coleman. And the Griffins trying to answer that Trey Ballou field goal. Duracell finally drug him down from behind. As Coleman straight ahead, this time not much. Tackle made by number 4, Reese LeBlanc. We talked about it earlier. Tank Johnson in on the tackle as well. Reese LeBlanc wearing number 4, and I thought when he put the jersey on, it was in honor of Richard Williams, who broke his leg. That was something Tyler Dixon did a week ago in the East Ascension game. As it turned out, Reese is actually wearing the jersey because that's the number his father Jason wore when he played here at Santa Maria. Richie throw out near side quick to Cameron Joshua, who's written out into the punter's net on the near side.
Landon Young. Nathan Martinez combining on the stop for the Gators. Pick up a couple on the play, bring up 3rd and 4 for the Griffins.
So to bring up
Ball
third down.
The 21-yard line of the Gators.
4 to go, 2:55 to play in quarter number 1. Well, what a great senior year Tank Johnson, number 90, has had. Richie keeps it, big hole, first down, Griffins inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Alex Duracell on the stop for the Gators.
Nice run by Fritchie, right up the gut. DeAndre Sims checked in for Jackson Hendrick for the Gators. Coleman
tries the middle.
Go straight ahead, not much there. A yard, 2 at best, with 2:30 to go in the quarter.
Brown. And DeAndre Sims on the stop for the Gators.
But he was down. Ground calls that fumble at the 11-yard line.
Peyton Trish, DeAndre Sims combining on the stop for the Gators. Bring up 3rd and near 8 yards for the Griffins.
3rd down and long. Dutchtown definitely in field goal range. They've got a good kicker in Bergeron. Ritchie keeps it himself, nothing there, no gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit should be coming out for the Griffins, and they are.
Crew on the stop for the Gators. Bring up 4th down for the Griffins.
Brady Bergeron has been exceptional this year. Well, Dutchtown has had quite a run of good kickers. They'll spoil you.
Brady Bergeron was
Sandoval hadn't been too shabby themselves. Gators get good penetration, and the kick is good. Time out on the field. 50 seconds to go in your first quarter. Griffins lead it. We'll be back.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
Bergeron going to kick it off. Marquise Hampton back deep. It's a little pooch kick. Going to be taken at the 24-yard line. Not much doing as Evan Matheny goes straight ahead for a couple. And the Gators put it in play, 1st and 10. And I think they'll set it down about the 29-yard line. Matheny left side, running hard. I tell you what, you can't ask for a guy to run any harder than Matheny did. Ball comes loose and Dutchtown has it. I never saw it come loose, but I think they just stripped it straight out of Matheny's hand. And the Dutchtown Griffins get a big break, and they are in great field position at the Gator 34-yard line.
Fire Department and also Acadian Ambulance for standing by tonight's game. Thank you, Acadian Ambulance, and thank you, Sandoval Fire Department.
Never saw the ball come out, but the Griffins thought they had it, and the line judge across the way didn't dispute it either. Ritchie wants to throw, going deep, got a man.
Ritchie's pass
Touchdown.
is intended for Cameron Joshua.
Cameron Joshua just ran a fly route and ran by Jonathan Lewis, and Ritchie put it right on the money. And just like that, a couple of big plays, and all of a sudden, Dutchtown is threatening to run away with this one, 16-3.
Brady Bergeron will attempt to point after for the Griffins.
Bergeron to attempt the extra point, and it's good.
That's good.
Timeout on the field, 26.9 to go in your first period. Dutchtown 17, Sandoval 3.
Well, I've had back pain now and then, but it got so bad I couldn't even bend over. I didn't want to resort to pain pills, so I chose Peak, hoping they could relieve the pain. They got me active again. I even lost weight. I believe in better. I chose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
My shoulder pain got so bad I couldn't lift anything overhead. So I chose Peak Performance, and I can't believe how much better I am now. Peak really does get you back into the game of life. Choose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the third quarter.
Kicking off for the Griffins.
Well, a 85-yard kickoff return on the opening kickoff of the night by Kawan Coleman, and a 30-yard pass from Brant Fritchie to Cameron Joshua, and that's been the big difference in this ball game. Nathan Taylor with a nice return for the Gators out to the 35. Very important drive for the Gators as we look at some first half stats. Santa Mo actually outgained Dutchtown 138 yards to 108. Had more than twice as many yards rushing. Gators had 114, Dutchtown had 52. And the Gators' time of possession 13-11 to 10-49. Big hole, Evan Matheny's got a dozen on the first play of the second half. Well, the worst thing that could have possibly happened here at the pit tonight happened, and that was Kawan Coleman running that opening kickoff back 85 yards. Santa Mo has never beaten Dutchtown, and when you're in that state of mind, boy, when something like that happens, it can take you out of it mentally. Throw out for near side, and
Dixon's pass
it's caught, but out of bounds. Nice grab by Kane Hanna.
Out of bounds on the play.
But he was out of bounds, and it'll bring up second down and 10. Gators with a couple of turnovers in that first half. One of them ended up costing them points. And red zone efficiency has been somewhat of an issue. A little shovel pass to Hampton. He's going to get about 6, so completed pass from
on the stop for the Griffins.
Tyler Dixon to Marquise Hampton. And it'll bring up third and manageable. About 4 yards to go for the Gators.
Running from the 47-yard line of the Griffins.
The Dutchtown defense has been stingy the last few weeks, especially against a very explosive East Ascension team a couple of weeks ago. Matheny got a first down. Matheny inside the 40. Matheny with a nice run down to the 35-yard line. Good night for Evan Matheny. He's now 17 carries for 95 yards, and the Gators shaking up. That's Jordan Caleb Christ, and we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 10:53 to go in the third. Dutchtown 17, Santa Mo 3.
Well, I've had back pain now and then, but it got so bad I couldn't even bend over. I didn't want to resort to pain pills, so I chose Peak, hoping they could relieve the pain. They got me active again. I even lost weight. I believe in better. I chose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
My shoulder pain got so bad I couldn't lift anything overhead. So I chose Peak Performance, and I can't believe how much better I am now. Peak really does get you back into the game of life. Choose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the third quarter.
Ball's not in play yet.
Looks like Charles Brignac is checked in at a tackle spot. Throw out far side. Hampton got some nice blocks by Duhan, and good block by Ethan Babin out on the far side to give Hampton a little bit of running room. Trying to make a conscious effort to get the ball in the hands of number 3. They've done it a little bit, but he hasn't been able to break a big one. Second down and 6 to go for the Gators. Matheny, a little cut back, nice run, first down inside the 25, down near the 20-yard line. Evan Matheny over 100-yard mark now.
Alonzo Creighton on the stop for the Griffins. First down, Gators.
First and 10 at the 19. Matheny sweep near side, got room inside the 15, down near the 11-yard line.
Darryl Hartnett on the stop for the Griffins.
Boy, Evan Matheny has ripped off runs of 12, 12, 12, and now 8 yards on this drive. I think all of them were on this drive. One of them might have been in the first half. Dixon keeps it. Dixon touchdown.
Touchdown, Gators!
12-yard touchdown run for Tyler Dixon. And the Gators have struck first here in the second half. What an impressive drive, and just what the Gators needed to try to get back in this one.
Shop for all your auto body repairs, glass tires, and front end alignment. Reese LeBlanc a snap, Justin Duhant in the hole, and Trey Ballou will attempt a point after for the Gators.
Kick is missed, blocked. 10 minutes to go in your third quarter. A blocked extra point cost the Gators a week ago. We'll see if it comes back to haunt them again here tonight.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
The reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead in the third quarter.
Jonathan Lewis and Justin Duhan back deep for the Gators.
Dixon still sitting on the training table. That one's going to hit at the 42 and take a small roll. And the Dutchtown fans across the way want to say one of the Gators touched it, and they say not quite the case. It'll be a Santa Maria ball at the Dutchtown 44. It looks like it's going to be Marquise Hampton's ball game.
We got another third quarter gift certificate to give away. Check your programs, please. 7777. If
First
you have
and 10
77 in your program,
for the Gators.
please come to the press box.
Hampton keeps it, running wide, flips it over to Duhan. If no Gator was downfield illegally, it'll be a nice little pickup. Somehow, none of them were, or at least none of them were caught. Anyway, I don't think that was a designed pass by any stretch of the imagination. Kane Hanna makes the catch. They'll give him 9 yards on that. So there you go. Matheny takes it, right side, first down. That's about it. He gets the first down. I think, boy, they didn't give him too good a spot.
Darryl Ordnett, Javid Ben, and company on the stop.
Again on the tackle along with Ben. Well, I called the first down, and I'm glad he didn't make a liar out of me. But honestly, I thought he had it pretty easy. As it turned out, it was a lot closer than expected.
Certificate, Jimmy Russell. Congratulations, Jimmy.
Matheny bounces it to the outside,
for the Gators.
and he'll have 5. Without a doubt, the best
Darryl Ordnett, Justin Reed
game of Evan Matheny's career. 25 carries, 128 yards. Actually, probably had close to the 6 on that first down carry. Second down and 4, minute and 4 to go in your third quarter. Tyler Dixon out of the ball game with an injury. Hampton in, got a little slant route, and they couldn't make the hookup. That is numerous times tonight. Justin Duhan has been open across the middle on that little slant, and that time they just couldn't make the hookup. And it'll bring up 3rd and 4. Gators now in 4-down territory, and don't forget they missed an extra point. That haunted them a week ago against East Ascension. Third and 4. 2 backs in the backfield. A little shovel pass to Matheny and not much.
For the Gators.
Picks up a yard. That's about it. It'll bring up 4th down. Big play coming up for the Gators.
Darryl Ordnett and Davin.
All the momentum in this game swung to the Gators, and then Tyler Dixon got tackled by a face mask. He got shaken up. Looked like a leg injury of some type. He hasn't been back in the ball game, and the Gator offense has sputtered in his absence. The defense still fired up, and they may have to make a play to win this ball game on the defensive side. Clock down to 14. They'll have to snap it. Hampton keeps it. He's going to lose big. Actually, he shovels it off. It's going to be a face mask call going against Dutchtown. That's going to give the Gators an automatic first down on the face mask.
First down, Gators.
They'll put the clock in play, and we will go to the 4th quarter with this score. Dutchtown 17, Sanoma 9.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program.
Hampton, little miscommunication, he'll keep it. He's down to the 10. Got about a half a yard, that's it.
Darryl Hornet on the stop for the Griffins. Into the third quarter, Catholic 24, East Ascension 7.
And this offense has not been the same since Hampton's come in. Third down, they can get a first, they need to get to the 3. So 3rd and 7, put a man in motion, that's Rafferty. Hampton's gonna throw it, little shovel pass to Matheny, he's close to the end zone and he's in! 10-yard touchdown pass, Marquise Hampton to Evan Matheny, and the Gators are a 2-point conversion away from tying this one up. Marquise Hampton doesn't throw the football. Marquise Hampton shovels or shot puts the football. But that time it got to the hands of Evan Matheny.
Stop shop for all your auto body repairs, glass tires,
and Matheny made the rest happen like he has done so all night long. They will go for 2 to tie. Slant route, knocked down, pass interference, going to go against the Griffins. They'll get a do-over. Mulligan time for the Gators. Half the distance to the goal, and the Gators, a lot of times they'll go with that heavy jumbo package, and looks like they got pieces of it coming in now.
Pass interference call against the Griffins.
Not the full jumbo though by any means. Matheny left side.
Evan Matheny
in for the 2-point conversion, and we are tied at 17, and the pit is going wild. 11:07 to play. 17, Dutchtown Sandoval. Doesn't get any better than
this. Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Onside kick, big scrum, Griffins have it, they say. One of the officials signaled that the Griffins had it, and they're sticking with that. What a gutsy call by the Gators. They had all the momentum going, and they were going for the jugular right there.
Have 1st and 10 from the home. 46
but the Griffins come away with it. Well, let's see if that Sandoval defense. I don't know if Dutchtown's run more than about 6 plays in the second half. Haven't had a first down since the first quarter. You know, that's something that East Ascension a week ago, after the midway point of the third quarter, that Sandoval defense limited them without a first down for the rest of the ball game. Sandoval's defense can be salty. Kevin Milan jumping up and down, imploring the Gator fans. Yeah, they're all asking for a little help. What a great crowd here for both teams. What a great ball game. And the Gators got to be in the neutral zone. Yeah. Kevin Milan was lined up almost in the neutral zone to begin with, so any flinch he made They might have let him go if he wouldn't have flinched.
Offsides call against the Gators.
But he was going to be close to being lined up in a neutral zone regardless. They're fired up right now.
On the half.
So a big break for
the Sanamo High School athletic program.
the Griffins.
Stop
Now
by and visit On the Half Shell restaurant located just
1st and 5
in Prairieville.
Brand Fritchie, hands off. Torrance Mosley, nothing.
Mosley tries the middle for the Griffins. Reese LeBlanc, Peyton Trish.
Peyton Trish.
Kevin Milan on the stop for the Gators.
Along with Reese LeBlanc. They plugged up that middle pretty quickly after a gain of 1.
I'd like to thank Southland Fire for their generous donation to the Sanamo High School athletic program. Thank you, Southland Fire.
Reverse, and they got room. But look at that play by Nathan Martinez. Eric Washington is drugged down after a gain of a couple. It looked to have big play written all over it. Great play call by the Griffins against
tonight's fourth quarter gift certificate.
Very aggressive Sanamo defense, and they almost had it to work, except Nathan Martinez, a returning all-district player, made an all-district type play. 3rd down and 1. Fritchie, handoff straight ahead. Watch out, Mosley breaks out of the pile. Mosley inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. By far the biggest play of this second half for the Griffins. Mosley again.
Tries the middle for the Griffins.
Running hard, but a lot of black jerseys right there. It's blackout night at the pit.
Reese LeBlanc, Alex Daracell, Bo Brown.
Small pickup on that one.
Combining on the stop for the Gators.
Second down and 9. Mosley, big hole, 20. Mosley down inside the 15. Well, the Gators went with an onside kick, gave Dutchtown great field position, and now a couple of nice runs by Torrance Mosley have the Griffins threatening to retake the lead. They're already in field goal range. Fritchie keeps it.
Fritchie tries the middle
Nothing.
for the Griffins.
Second down and 10, 8:45 to go in your ball game. The Dutchtown Griffins can get a share of the lead, share of the title in 5-5A with a win. And as of right now, it looks like they'd be sharing it with the Catholic High Bears. Both these teams will be going to the playoffs a week from tonight. Mosley stops at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Darren Bartholomew on the stop.
One thing about it, though, the Griffins are going to be playing in Geismar next Friday night. The Sanamo Gators, if they want to play at the pit, they've got to come away with a win.
15-yard line of the Gators.
Third down, 11 to go for the Griffins. Fritchie, a lot of time to throw. In and out of the hands of Cameron Joshua.
Joshua was incomplete on the play.
And that'll bring in Brady Bajerall. He has been exceptional all year long. And he will try to regain the lead for the Griffins from 31 yards out.
Attempting the field goal.
Good pressure, kick is up, and it is no good. Pushed it wide right. Boy, and haven't we seen wide right have such a big meaning here in Ascension Parish over the last 3 weeks. East Ascension missed a field goal wide right last drive of the ball game. Last week, Sanamo missed a field goal wide right against East Ascension. And now Bergeron, not in a pressure situation, those two, but he misses one wide right again as well.
Courteous service from the agents. For your complete coverage, give Tim or Courtney a call at Martinez Insurance Agency, located in Gonzales.
Nice run around the near side by Hampton.
Marquise Hampton tries the right side for the Gators. Alonzo Creighton, Michael Tada on the stop for the Griffins.
7:15 to go in your ball game. Tyler Dixon is out of this game with an injured knee.
Second and 2 for the Gators.
It's Hampton's game to win. But here's the guy that has been.
Make that Evan Matheny.
Matheny is going to get a first down. He'll be out over the 30. Well, this has been your bell cow tonight. Matheny now with 132 yards rushing.
Touchdown Gators.
"31-yard line. Tried to run a shovel pass. It was covered. And Hampton goes down with a loss of 6.
Tries the middle for the Gators. Darryl Hornet on the stop for the Griffins.
.6:20 to play. Second down and long. 10 seconds on the play clock, now 9. Here comes the blitz from the outside. Oh, a nice defensive play by Davin Manuel again.
Davin Manuel on the stop for the Griffins.
Manuel came from a blitz on the near side, and he had a free run at it. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Not the situation you want to get into with your backup quarterback by any means. Let's see how conservative the Gators are. That defense is playing lights out. They've actually been lights out all night. Hampton fumbles it, loses 10. Well, what was a first down at the 31 is going to end up being a 4th down at the 15. So let's see if the Sanamo Gators can get over the mental hurdle against these Dutchtown Griffins, who have owned them for the last 8 years. They played twice a year ago. Dutchtown won both matchups, including a first-round playoff game by a score of 30-10. LeBourgeois bangs his best of the night back to the 42. Eric Washington will be wrapped up and thrown down by Nathan Martinez after a short return. First down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Mosley, right side, got 5 in the Gator territory. They'll mark him out at the 46-yard line. Nice burst by the Arkansas Razorback commitment. Torrance Mosley, his other committed brother, Corey McBride, out with a broken hand. They'll be both heading up to Arkansas. They'll be calling Woo Pig Suey. Little stoppage in play, not sure the reason. Second down and short for Dutchtown. 4:25 to play. Bad snap. Ritchie tries to jump on it. He can't. Gators recover. Darian Bartholomew with the recovery. And the pit is going crazy. I'm talking crazy.
Darren Bartholomew on the recovery for the Gators.
Well, the snap got by Fritchie. It looked like he was going to jump on it. He did. And it squirted away. Well, the Gators will never have a better opportunity. 1st and 10 at the Griffin 38-yard line. Let's see if the Gators can cross the mental hump. Matheny with a nice hole 35. Closed very quickly by Justin Reed. Oh, that looked like that was going to be a huge gainer. It was still a nice gain. As Catholic High are really opening it up against East Ascension now 31-7. So you can order those Letterman District Champ patches for the Catholic High Bears. The Dutchtown Griffins trying to order them some as well. Matheny cuts it up at 30, 25, 20. Matheny running hard inside the 15. First down. Gators at the 13-yard line.
On the stop for the Griffins. First down, Gators.
157 yards for Evan Matheny. What a night. First turnover of the ball game for the Dutchtown Griffins. The Gators are trying to capitalize on it. 3:22 to go in your football game. Matheny inside the 10, touchdown. Evan Matheny from 13 yards out. And the Gators have taken the lead. The Gators took advantage of the Griffin turnover. Ballou in to attempt the extra point with 3:12 to go in your ball game.
Reese will blow on a snap. Justin Duhan the hole, and Trey Ballou will attempt to point out the
kick is up, and it's in Uncle Murray's pasture. We'll be back right after this game break.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
The reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program.
Gators with a 7-point lead, 3:12 to play in your ball game. And the Gators, it didn't take them long to punch it in. Evan Matheny running like a man possessed. Right now he is at 170 yards on 29 carries. What a game for the senior running back on senior night. He has picked up the slack of Richard Williams, who was lost 2 weeks ago to a broken ankle, and he's picked up the slack of Tyler Dixon, who was lost back in that third quarter to a knee injury, an apparent knee injury, as he was carted off the field with an ice pack on his left knee. A lot of smoke in the pit. That's not fog, folks. This one is going to come to Coleman at the 25, trying to get to the near side. He slips the tackle at the 40. It's going to be great field position for the Griffins. Out to the 46-yard line.
Landon Young on the stop for the Gators.
Big return by Coleman, and the Griffins are in good field position, but they have been able to do very little with it here in the second half. The Gators lead it by 7. All time, they are 0-9 against the Griffins. The Griffins have just completely dominated this series. I looked up the numbers today. Santa Monica had been outscored in those games. Or actually, I guess you should give the credit to Dutchtown because they have outscored Santa Monica nearly 40 points to 14 points a game. They haven't been close. Tonight is the exception. Fritchie to throw. Plenty of time. Got a man, that's Washington. He'll be close to a first down. They'll mark him just shy. 9-yard pickup, Fritchie to Washington, 2:49 to play. Not sure why they stopped the clock. Obviously short of the first down. And the clock runs 2:45. Clock can't run fast enough for the Santa Manians, that's for sure. 2nd and 1, Fritchie to throw. Got a man.
Fritchie's pass is complete.
Washington's got it, but a very short game. Picked up 1, maybe 2. They'll stop the clocks to move the chains.
Maurice LeBlanc, Peyton Trish, Tyler Johnson also contributing on the play for the Gators.
Santa Monica has had, they have given you your money's worth the last 3 weeks. Losing in overtime to Woodlawn last week, lost on the last play of the game to East Ascension. And today,
pass was intended for
they are leading one of their in-parish rivals by 7 with 2:18 to play. Gators were down at one time 17-3. So they have outscored the Griffins 21-0 since actually the first quarter, because Dutchtown got all 17 of their points in quarter number 1. And passes in and out of the hands of Kawan Coleman.
Incomplete.
And it'll bring up 3rd and 10, 2:13 to play. Across the middle, got a man. Torrance Mosley inside the 30. Knocked out of bounds. Clock will stop at the 28-yard line.
Darian Bartholomew on the
ran a crossing route. Mosley took it down inside the 30. Taking a minute to get the chain set across the way. There's a man shaking up across the way. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 2:06 to play.
Well, I've had back pain now and then, but it got so bad I couldn't even bend over. I didn't want to resort to pain pills, so I chose Peak, hoping they could relieve the pain. They got me active again. I even lost weight. I believe in better. I chose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
My shoulder pain got so bad I couldn't lift anything overhead. So I chose Peak Performance, and I can't believe how much better I am now. Peak really does get you back into the game of life. Choose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
There's 2:06 to play. Handoff Ritchie keeps it. Tries to get to the outside. He'll slip a tackle. Block in the back, going to go against Dutchtown. That call going to go against Justin Martin, and that's going to back him up. So what was a very nice gain by Ritchie down inside the 20 is going to come back.
Flag on the play.
So 1st and 10 is out of back. Back to Griffins all the way back up to the original line of scrimmage. Clock runs 152, 151, 150. Snap to Ritchie, looking right, throws, got a man across the middle.
Pass is complete to Torrance Mosley.
Tackle by Reese LeBlanc. Torrance Mosley, who was shaken up a moment ago, back up. Gain of about 8 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down. We'll be inside a minute 30 to play when this one snaps. Gators having some substitution issues. They didn't get off the field, but no call. Kawan Coleman's got a 1st down inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Paul Brown, Peyton Trish on the stop.
Gators a little late with the substitution package a moment ago. Luckily, they didn't get called for the too many men on the field. As it turns out, it's a 1st down anyway. Clock runs. 1:15 to play. Ritchie to throw. To the corner of the end zone of Joshua. Out of bounds.
Ritchie's pass was intended for
Came down with it, but out of bounds.
Incomplete on the play.
Second down and 10.
Hey, don't watch the TV.
Eric Washington goes in motion to the right. Set out as a wide receiver. Ritchie rolls right. Looks in the end zone. Overthrown. Trying to get it to Joshua. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 with 1:01 to play. What a ball game here at the pit. The Gators trying to secure a home playoff game. The Dutchtown Griffins trying to secure a share of the District 5-5A title with Catholic High. 3rd and 10. Ritchie looks right. Pump fake across the middle. Intercepted by Bellevue. Out to the 10, the 20. He just needs to fall down. Late flag comes in, but it doesn't matter. Look at the crowd. Look at the guys coming off this sideline. And why not? The Gators are 47.6 seconds away from their first ever win against the Dutchtown Griffins. It's not over yet, though.
Exercising is my life, so when I had to stop because of my foot and ankle pain, I was absolutely devastated. I chose Peak and they taught me how to relieve the pain. They really do bring out the athlete in everyone. Choose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
Well, the block in the back penalty is going to go against the Gators. But right now, they're just looking to run time and clock.
Evan
Matheny with another big run. Matheny has 170 yards plus whatever Cam gives him on that one.
Timeout, Griffins.
Griffins call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Sanamo now 39.5 seconds away from their first win against the Griffins. Matheny straight ahead, and Dutchtown calls a timeout. This time we'll take it with them. Timeout on the field, 33.7 to go. Sanamo 24, Dutchtown 17.
When I tore my ACL, I didn't think I'd ever be able to play soccer again. My doctor told me how important physical therapy would be, so I chose Peak. I'm glad I did. Now I'm stronger, faster, better than ever. Choose Peak.
Choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program.
Kevin and Cam Schillings back at a very wired up pit. Best crowd of the night, best crowd in a couple of years, and they are about to watch their Gators. If they can take a couple of more snaps, go to 7-3 on the season. Looked like a little motion, no call. Matheny straight ahead, now a flag comes in. He's gonna be close to the first down, but there's a flag.
Flag on the play.
We're going to sort this one out. It looked like the Gators moved a little early. If he didn't get the first down, the Griffins may want to decline that. You don't want to give them an extra play. That's just more time off the clock. Looks like the spot's going to be a little shy. And Dutchtown's going to burn their last time out, but I think it's going to be 4th down and inches for the Gators. That should be the last first down of the night. And Coach David Oliver wants an explanation.
Illegal shift against the Gators was declined.
He's getting... All right, all they got to do is punt it away. And the Griffins are going to still have another shot. Boy, these wins just don't come easy, do they? What a great ball game it's been tonight. Dutchtown has just owned the Gators, flat out owned the Gators in their history. But the Gators have flat out owned Dutchtown since the end of the first quarter here tonight. And to do it all, not all of it, but quite a bit of it without your starting quarterback who went out early in the third quarter, been a very impressive showing for the Sanamo Gators. Don't forget, next week, all 3 parish schools will be in the playoffs. And very possibly for the first time ever, all 3 will be hosting a home playoff game. We know Dutchtown will, we know East Ascension will, and a very good probability if this 7-point lead holds for the Gators that they will as well. Good snap.
Eric Washington.
Good kick. Washington at the 40. Taken down at the 44-yard line with 18 seconds to play. Well, and we've got a flag back near the line of scrimmage. If it's offsides against Dutchtown, that could give the Gators a first down. I'm not sure what it is. I would think if it's not against Dutchtown that they would decline it and take the football. Not a lot of excitement by the Gators, so I'm assuming it's against them. They were kind of eavesdropping on the conversation. They're going to go over and talk to Benny Say, and he's going to probably say, no, forget about it. The only bad thing about this is if they mark off some after the return, and that would be a tough break. Holding against Sanamo.
Holding call against the Gators.
I'm not sure how they marked that off, but they did. I had to figure out the. Oh well, doesn't really matter. What matters is there's 18 seconds on the board. I guess it does matter because they're 10 yards closer. Richie wants to go deep. Cross the middle, got a man!
Griffins is complete to number 34, Avery York.
York got it inside the 20. Clock stops to move the chains, and the chain man dropped it across the way. I think it's a Griffin fan. He doesn't want to pick it up. Nope, it's Clark Lambert. They're going to spike it with 9.2 to go.
Richie downs the ball for the Griffins.
They had started it before they got the chain set over there. They had the down marker set. They were just waiting for the 10-yard chain to get there. At the 16-yard line. Boy, they don't come easy. Richie trying to win it for the Griffins. He has got some excellent receivers. Throw it out, far side. Cameron Joshua's got it with 5 seconds to go.
Cameron Jordan on the right side for the Griffins.
Third down, doesn't matter. Well, it does a little, but only 5 seconds to play. That's what matters right now. The Gator student section is right on the edge of the field, right behind the Gator defense. They're ready to storm the field. Fritchie to throw. And we've got a stoppage of play. I think the Gators called a timeout. They did. They're going to reset the clock to 5 seconds. What a ball game. Don't forget, we should have a game for you next week. We won't know until Sunday afternoon. Very good possibility it'll be the Sanamo Gators if they're here at the pit. And we'll probably travel to see the Gators if it's within reason. And this crew has been to West Monroe. They've been to some places, so just about everything's in reason. Third down, 1.5 yards, but 4.7 seconds to go is what they got on the clock. Well, when this one comes to a conclusion, all those people standing right behind the end line back there, they'll tell you who won. You can watch their reaction. They got the clock reset to 5. That's where it belongs. Gator defense trying to make one more stand against an outstanding Dutchtown team. Trying to deny Dutchtown a share of the title, trying to host a playoff game. Quick slant, caught, touchdown with 1.5 seconds left to Avery York.
Avery York for the touchdown for the Griffins.
Unbelievable. Sanamo had dominated Dutchtown from the end of the first quarter till that drive right there. Give Brant Fritchie all the credit in the world. He made the plays when he had to make the plays.
Adron will attempt a point after for the Griffins.
Kick is up and good.
That's good. And the score, the Griffins 24 and the Gators 24.
We'll keep it right here for the kickoff. We'll take a break before we go to overtime. And that looks exactly where we're heading. What a football game. You couldn't ask for any more. Santa Monica Gators have been involved in one of these now 3 weeks in a row. The last against Woodlawn, they lost it in overtime on a 2-point conversion. Against East Ascension a week ago, they lost it when a 30-yard field goal just missed wide right. And tonight, when it looked like they were about to win their first ever against the Griffins, don't sell the Griffins short. Brant Fritchie, big hookup to Cameron Joshua and the touchdown pass to Avery York, and we are 1.5 seconds away from going to overtime. My, oh my. Bergeron, he'll just squib it along. And unless they run this back, we're going to overtime. He doesn't, and we will. 24-24, what a ball game. Come on back, let's see how it finishes. We'll have overtime for you.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics.
The athletic training staff of Dutchtown High School would like to thank Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation for their support of the Dutchtown High Sports Medicine Program.
Overtime at DePitt for the second out of the last 3 weeks. The last 2 games here at DePitt have gone overtime. The last one didn't work out real well for the Gators as they scored first in overtime, and Woodlawn scored, went for 2 and won it 28-27. Reese LeBlanc out to flip the coin for the Gators. Very important coin flip. Want to play defense first, and it looks like Dutchtown has won the flips. And I think Reese LeBlanc wants to go play on the student body end. Santa Monica will have the football first and 10 at the 10-yard line, but the Griffins, and they sent Davin Manuel out there to make the call. He called correctly. And this time, unlike we talked about it a couple of weeks ago at the Woodlawn game, Woodlawn won the toss. Santa Monica elected to go play, or at least it ended up playing on the other end of the field. If you're Santa Monica, you want to go play in front of your band and student section. That's where things are the rowdiest, and overtime will stay on that east end of the field. They won't flip-flop back and forth, so we're going to be down there for the duration so Andrew and Jeff can make themselves at home. And the Gators, without their starting quarterback, Tyler Dixon, trying to emotionally get back in this one, a game they thought they had won. And how close is it? When they had the football the last time, they ended up less than a yard shy of the first down on 3rd down. Another half yard, they have a first down, and they run the clock out. A penalty on the punt gives Dutchtown an extra 10 yards. That made their drive a little bit easier. And boy, Brant Fritchie, give him all the credit in the world, stood in there cool, calm, and collected and made the plays when they had to be made. Here we go, Marquise Hampton. He's going to keep it himself. Turn it up. Touchdown. Marquise Hampton, for the first time tonight, got loose. But Dutchtown is going to get the football.
Cannon brought to you by Black Value Body and Glass, owned and operated by Gerald Bourgeois.
Don't forget, they still get it too.
Your one-stop shop for all your auto
10-yard touchdown run
tires and front-end alignment.
For Marquise Hampton.
Reese LeBlanc a snap. Justin
Trey Ballou in to attempt the extra point.
After for the Gators.
He missed it. Unbelievable, he missed it. Unbelievable. And now all the Griffins have to do is score and get a extra point, and they are going to win their 10th game in a row against the Gators. But that defense still has something to say about it. Let's see if they can make a play. Of course, they know they need a touchdown. The Griffins have. All 4 downs to work with. Torrance Mosley in the backfield, along with Julian Brown. Gators have 10 men at the line of scrimmage. Give it to Mosley. He slips and falls at the line of scrimmage.
For the Griffins. Reese LeBlanc on the stop.
Gators need to stop them because you can't count on Brady Bergeron missing an extra point. He has been perfect on the year. Second down and 10, or second down in game, as you may want to say. This time, I formation with Coleman. Handed to Coleman. No! Throw it out of the backfield to Brown. He's flipped at the 5.
Jalen Brown.
Oh, a nice play fake by Brant Fritchie.
Landon Young.
Coming out of the backfield was Jalen Brown.
Third down for the Griffins.
Gators upend him at the 5. Third down and 5. Ritchie rolls right. Wants to throw, got a man. York, touchdown.
It's complete.
Brady Bergeron can win it for the Griffins.
Avery York for the touchdown for the Griffins. And Justin Morton the hole. Brady Bergeron.
Here we go.
The point after for the Griffins.
Unbelievable, he missed it. The Gators somehow, look at the Griffins. They were all the way on the field. They just knew Bergeron wasn't going to miss it. So that makes 3 weeks in a row every kicker in Ascension Parish has missed a clutch kick. Wow, this is fun. It seemed like the Dutchtown Griffins, and now they get the ball first. Advantage over to the Gators.
See the guy? No, I'm going to show you where he's at. Look on the TV.
30-30. We go to our second overtime. Dutchtown will get the ball first. Ritchie hit York from 5 yards out, but the extra point was no good. I'll tell you what, if you don't think there's a lot of pressure being a kicker in high school, you haven't watched Adam Bosworth for East Ascension a couple of weeks ago, Trey Ballou last week, and again here tonight, and Brady Bergeron for Dutchtown tonight. That is not an easy job, and we've got three of the best in the area. Three of the best in the state, probably. Pressure bursts pipes and pressure makes diamonds. 1st and 10, Griffins. Inside handoff. Not much doing for Coleman. He'll fall forward. They'll blow him dead after a gain of 2 at the 8-yard line. Second down.
Howard Johnson, Kevin Milan, and crew on the stop for the Gators.
Griffin, Gators trail this one 17-3 at one point. Coleman inside the 5 to the 4.
For Griffin. Nathan Martinev.
Be interesting to see if the Gators can hold here on 3rd down, what Coach Benny Saya would elect to do. Whether he would go for the field goal with a field goal kicker that had just missed a game-winning extra point. Guess it depends on how far they got to go. Well, we're not to that point yet. It's 3rd. Fritchie keeps it. Well, now he's going to make that decision from the 4-yard line as Fritchie is stonewalled.
Peyton Fritch.
No movement on that Dutchtown sideline.
Bring up 4th down for the Griffins.
It looks like they're going to go for it. And they are. Interesting decision. And Dutchtown wants a timeout. They were just going to try to see, I guess, if they could get them to jump in the neutral zone. Just an interesting decision. I know most times in overtime you want to take, well, I don't know if any kicker in Ascension Parish right now has sure points. But boy, Brady Bergeron, he has been outstanding all year, as has Trey Ballou. Man, you feel terrible for those guys, as good as they've been, and just to have them go a little wide right, man, that's going to be the story of Ascension Parish football in this tri-matchup between East Ascension, Dutchtown, and Sandoval. Wide right, wide right, wide right. Fourth down and 3, and here comes the kicking tee. Basically an extra point.
John Kelly the snap and Justin Martin the hold. Brady Bergeron.
I got to say I agree with Benny Say on this call. You got to take the most sure points and put the pressure on the Gators. Boy, he banged that one right through the middle.
Good. Score the Griffins 33.
So now it's up to the Gators. A touchdown can win it and give them their first ever win against the Griffins. If the Gators win, don't forget Catholic High becomes the outright district champion by virtue of their win over East Ascension tonight. Dutchtown taking their full allotment of time across the way. Handoff, Matheny.
Matheny tries the left side for the Gators.
He's going to get about 4. He'll get it down to the 6.
Darryl Hornet on the stop for the Griffins.
Hornet with another stop. That guy has been impressive tonight. Hampton's going to keep it. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
For the Gators.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Don't forget, Gators playing without their starting quarterback. Tyler Dixon, who left with an apparent knee injury, back in the 3rd quarter. Hampton's going to keep it, nothing.
Marquise Hampton tries the right side.
And they'll call on Trey Ballou to send this to a 3rd overtime.
Michael Tada on the stop for the Griffins. Bring up 4th down for the Gators.
So going to our, it's going to be a 25-yard attempt for Trey Ballou. High snap, get it down, and bang it, dead solid, perfect. We go to our 3rd overtime. Timeout on the field, we'll take it with them. Tied at 33, we'll be back.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
Their reputation and their record of success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics. From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
We are going to overtime number 3. Tied at 33. Gators on offense. Matheny slips going straight ahead. He's down to the 10.
The middle for the Gators.
2nd down and goal.
Hunter Hill on the stop for the Griffins.
Well, look back in the record book. Gators went to 3 overtimes in 2007 against St. Charles Catholic. They went to 4 overtimes in 2002 against Central. Hampton keeps it. Hampton at the 5 and near the goal line. Down at the 1-yard line. One of the best runs of the night for Marquise Hampton. Was able to break a couple of tackles. The Gators are less than a yard away. Bring in the jumbo package. Cody Rafferty in. Give it to Matheny.
Kevin Matheny tries the middle.
Looks for a way in. No call, no signal. 4th down, there's your signal. Let's see if the Gators go for it. I think it might be time to roll the dice and give it a shot.
Inches for the Gators.
Jerry Clower said, shoot up here amongst us, boys. One of us needs some relief. Gators want a timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Gators.
Big play call for the Gators. They had 3rd and 1, couldn't get, look how close that ball is to the end zone. Well, you can't see it right now. We're gonna see if Mike can zoom in. Folks, it don't get a whole lot closer than that. But what you're in a situation right now, you got a shotgun quarterback in a situation that calls for a guy going up under center. And Hampton is a backup quarterback. They have had a package in for him as a quarterback all year long, but everything's out of the shotgun or pistol formation. And boy, right now, you just wish you could have somebody that could take a snap under center and, okay, I'll take my chances I can get a half an inch. And that's not much more than they need right now. But boy, when you don't have that. Talking about overtime games, Santa Mo actually went 5 overtimes against Vanderbilt Catholic back in 1979. I didn't even know they played overtime back in 1979. Well, that's a jumbo package right there. That's a lot of big hefties. He's in.
For the Gators.
Yes. Well, we talked about going up under center.
Touchdown,
and that's what they did. Well, they got to go for 2, and Marquise Hampton is going to take the snap. He's going to fumble it. 2-point conversion is no good. My goodness.
Stopped at the 5 for the Gators.
Griffins can win it with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Gators trying to come up with a stop in overtime number 3. Ball will be put down at the 10. Fritchie keeps it. He has stopped at the 10-yard line.
Peyton Trish.
Nice defensive play by Peyton Trish. He stood him up long enough, and Alex Duracell came in and helped out as well. 2nd down and 10. Gators have a lot of men right at the line of scrimmage. They run a sweep, cut it back, got some room now. He's down to the 5. Well, you know you got to score a touchdown, so there's 4-down territory. The Griffins will have 2 shots from just inside the 5-yard line. Third down. Griffins sent this one into overtime with a pass with 1.7 seconds to play. Gators spring out the play, but Fritchie keeps it long enough and makes another outstanding play. And if the Griffins can get a 2-point conversion, they are going to walk out of the pit as co-district champions. And they will send the Gators packing in the first round of the playoffs. Dutchtown calls a timeout. 2-point conversion coming up. Money marbles and chalk right here. Mosley in motion. Fritchie to throw. Wide open, incomplete. We're going to 4 overtimes. Oh, I don't believe it.
Newman was incomplete.
Overtime number 4 from the pit. Handoff Coleman, right side. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Darian Bartholomew on the
Darian Bartholomew, who looked like he had an interception that was going to seal this one with just over a minute or so to play in the ball game, as he intercepted one in the end zone. Well, boy, the Griffins got one more chance, and they took advantage of it. 2nd down and 10. Fritchie on a slant route. Cameron Joshua got it. Got the inside on Landon Young. A flag is down, but that's going to be interference or holding against Young. The touchdown will stand. Dutchtown will go for 2. They have to by rule. Our 4th overtime. Well, let's see if the Gators can make a play. What a great play call by Benny Saya on the last 2-point conversion. They could have won it in overtime number 3. But you couldn't have drawn the guy more wide open. Gators jump into the neutral zone. That'll make it that much easier. They had run a little play and just play action. Gators loaded up for the run, and when Fritchie pulled it up and threw back to the backside, his tight end was wide open, but they couldn't make the connection. Not many have left the pit. There's going to be some traffic after this one. Fritchie strung out and got in. That last spin move by Fritchie got in. Boy, he has made some plays tonight.
Fritchie completes the 2-point conversion.
He has made big play after big play when the Griffins have needed it most. Well, it's not over. But all the Gators can hope to do is force a 5th overtime. Overtime number 4. Well, back in 2002, that game was right here at the pit. I don't know if that wasn't a Sunday afternoon. Was that a Sunday afternoon game, Cam? It was a Sunday afternoon game. I remember that. Sanamo and Central. I remember Gary Dewey having just a huge day. Gators want to run something very quick. Little snap to Hampton. He's going to score.
On a quick stop.
Got a flag here on the near side. They're going to call. I don't know if it was illegal. I just think they thought it was illegal.
Flag on the play.
Official on the near side. And now they're going to do some more discussing. Oh, it's going against the Gators. Well, it got tougher. Now it's 15 yards to cover.
Illegal procedure call against the Gators.
That's a tough maneuver to pull off without having some procedure, so. Good try, good job, good effort. Matheny, right side.
Matheny tries the right side for the Gators.
Short gain of 2.
Justin Reed on the stop for the Griffins.
It'll bring up 2nd down. to the sideline for a play. Hampton's going to keep it to the corner. Not going to get much. He'll get it back down to the 10. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Alonzo Creighton, Hunter Hill on the stop for the Griffins.
Hampton is 3 out of 4 tonight. Throwing the football for 20 yards. Or 3 out of 5, but they've mostly been shovel pass. Now they're in a 3rd and 10 situation. Hampton straight up the middle at the 5. Horse collar, no. Thrown down at the 4 to be 4th down.
Javad Ben on the stop for the Griffins.
Javad Ben, who's had an exceptional game for the Griffin defense. 4th down. 3.5 yards to go.
Down for the Gators.
Gators want a timeout. We'll take it with them.
Hi, we are live with the PPTV network, where one of the top athletes is about to make his important decision. We know his character, and nothing will hold him back.
I'm glad to have my family and friends here for this choice. It's more than my career. It will affect the rest of my life. I choose Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
The decision is in. Why choose Peak?
The reputation and their regular success is unmatched.
When it matters most, another patient chooses Peak Performance Physical Therapy.
Dr. Brian Hollis is Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Dr. Hollis has an excellent reputation for bringing state-of-the-art technology and the highest standard of patient care to Ascension. He attended LSU Dental School, and he completed a residency to become a board-certified specialist in orthodontics. An avid supporter in our community, Dr. Hollis is married to Celeste Pyron Hollis, and they have 4 children. Dr. Hollis, Ascension Parish's orthodontist. Grow up smiling with Hollis Orthodontics. From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
Kevin Schilling's back at the pit in Santa Mo. Well, we're in overtime number 4, and it has come down to this. Gators need 3.5 yards and a 2-point conversion to send it to a 5th overtime. Shovel pass Matheny. Well, they got the first 3.5 yards. They call a fumble. And actually, I don't know if they gave Matheny the touchdown. They didn't give the touchdown signal till a Gator recovered the football. Matheny cuts it up, picks up a couple. Bring up 2nd down.
Davin Manuel.
5th overtime. This ties back in 1979. Santa Mo and Vanderbilt Catholic went 5 overtimes. Matheny with a room, 5-3. 3rd down. Evan Matheny now with 38 carries on the night. He has picked up 192 yards.
Combining on the stop for the Griffins.
He sure would like to get 3 more right here. 47-47 in overtime number 5. Hampton throws it up, and Matheny dropped it.
Is intended to Evan Matheny was incomplete on the play.
Well, let's see if the Gators elect to kick a field goal, and it looks like they will. There goes Trey Ballou, and those Nice looking shoes. Typical soccer, a little green and orange look to them. And William the third.
Will attempt the field goal for the Gators.
Banged it through. In the middle of the fifth overtime, Santa Monica 50, Dutchtown 47. We'll be back right after this. Well, the Dutchtown Griffins can win it with a touchdown. Gators have 11 men at the line of scrimmage. That's a touchdown, that's your ball game, Torrance Mosley. They had 11 men at the line of scrimmage, and when they broke that line, you knew it was over. And look at the Griffins.
Final score, the Griffins 53, the Gators 50.
We don't have to say anything to tell you who won it. The Dutchtown Griffins grab a share of the 5-5A District Championship. With that win, the Griffins move to a very impressive 7-2. The Gators fall to 6-4. Well, that's going to wrap things up from the pit. When we come to you next week, we'll probably be on the road somewhere in the LHSAA playoffs following the Gators. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to one of the most exciting games we've had a chance to do in a number of years. That's going to wrap things up. From the pit, your final score in 5 overtimes. Dutchtown 53, Santa Monica 50. For our cameramen, Andrew and Jeff. For my statistician, Cam Schilling. For my producer-director, Mike Oatman. I'm Kevin Schilling saying thank you for your time. This time until next time, good night, everyone.
What a finish to close out the regular season as both teams entered the Class 5A state playoffs the following week. Dutchtown quarterback Brant Fritchie led the Griffins in the 5 overtime thriller with 4 touchdown passes, 1 rushing touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. Torrance Mosley's 10-yard touchdown run was the difference as the Griffins ran their win streak to 10 straight games over the Gators. Santa Monica was led by running back Evan Matheny, who rushed for 196 yards on 38 carries and 2 touchdowns. Marquise Hampton filled in at quarterback after Gators starter Tyler Dixon was injured during the game and passed for a pair of touchdowns. I'm Lyle Boudreau. Thanks for watching Ascension's Glory Days. We're also inviting you to join us next week on the EATEL Game of the Week.